Okay, so in this video, you'll learn how to look for your trading setups, right? So you don't, miss trading opportunities when the time comes. So what I like to do is, first and foremost, right, I would create a watch list. I'm using TradingView, right? So for example, for swing trading, I have a watch list for swing trading, and inside it has all the different markets that I trade for swing trading, right? FX, commodities, bonds, indices, etc. So with that said, right, first and foremost, what you want to do is to have your watch list, okay, and then have an Excel spreadsheet to classify the different types of trading setups that you trade. For example, I have trend continuation trades, false break setups, breakout, and others, right? Others, which is something that is outside of these three core setups that I trade. So you can see that this is what I'll do. So for example, what I'll do is I'll just scan through all the different markets and look for a potential trading setup that meets my requirement. So for euro dollar, what I'm looking at right now is the market is in an uptrend. Okay, but I'm not seeing any potential trading setup yet, so I'll just skip and move on. Let's look at dollar yen, right? So dollar yen, right, it's in a downtrend, right? It looks to be in a strong downtrend because if I pull out the 20 MA, the market is clearly below it. So in fact, there is actually a trading opportunity to go short, right? Because in a strong downtrend, right, you can look to short the break of the lows, right? So this is actually a valid setup to go short. Stop loss would then be 1 ATR above the highs, right? I would like to pick the most conservative high, so will be this high over here. So this is a setup to go short, right? If you missed it, right, you could just place a sell limit order over here, right? Meaning if the market retraces higher, your sell limit order would get you short on the trade, right? Because if you go short over here, it's equivalent to same as shorting when the market break below this low over here. So it's the same. So anyway, right, what you want to do is just go to your Excel spreadsheet, dollar yen daily, right? So under trend continuation, you know that dollar yen daily, there is a possible trend continuation trade, right? So moving on, let's for example look at New Zealand dollar. Okay, so what I'm seeing over here on New Zealand dollar is that this market is still generally in a range, right? Very range bound. And I've drawn my support resistance level, and I noticed that there is lower highs coming into this area of support. You know that lower highs into support is a sign of weakness because it tells you that the buyers are unable to push price higher. So what I'm looking for is for a build up to form at this area of support, and if the market can break below it, right, I will look to go short. Again, stop loss 1 ATR above this highs, maybe possibly somewhere here, right? So this is a potential breakout trade on New Zealand dollar. So what I'll do is I can go to my spreadsheet. I'll just put New Zealand dollar daily time frame. Okay, so I trade typically on the 4-hour and daily time frame. So whichever the setup appears, I'll just put in the respective time frame after the name of the instrument. Okay, so for Euro New Zealand, okay, similar to Euro dollar, what I'm seeing is that the market is making higher lows into this area of resistance, right? If it forms a build up and then breaks above it, right, it's a valid breakout setup, right? And it's an opportunity for me to get long. So what I'll do is again go down to my spreadsheet, right, Euro New Zealand daily, right, and save it. So what I'll do is again, right, I just look through my entire watch list, right, scan through all these different markets and see what are the potential trading setups that are about to occur and just place them in their respective category. So what I'll do each day is that each day I'll just update this list, and every few hours I'll just look at all these different markets and see which markets or which is the setup that is about to occur. So this helps me to not miss trading opportunities because I already know what to focus on a day-to-day basis, and this is something that is very handy, and I recommend you do it as well, right? Because if not, right, what you'll find yourself doing is to click through all of these different markets every few hours or every few minutes to look for trading setups, and it's very inefficient because some of those markets is unlikely to produce a setup over the next few days or maybe even weeks. So you just want to focus on the stuff that focus on the markets that is likely to give you a trading setup. Okay, so that's what I do, and it's something that you can consider as well. So with that said, I have come to the end of this video, and I'll talk to you soon.